Hi everyone, it's Kelly here, and I'm very excited to share with you my very first layout that I had made. I've never done a layout before, and this is an 8x8 layout that I had made for the Wild Orchid Crafts Design Team Challenge for the month of September. And I'm pretty much happy with the way it turned out. Basically, I had used paper from the New Prima paper line called Romantique, and I love this paper line. It has like images of children as well as like their mothers in the paper illustration, but I use this one in particular mainly because my daughter's wearing this outfit here that has like these little rosebuds on the collar, and I thought it fit so well with the whole look here, and then the colors of the background just totally ties in perfectly. And this is a picture of my daughter Jessalyn Grace when she was 3 months old. She is our firstborn. I have 2 daughters, so our newest addition is her name is Abigail, and she is about 3 months. So Jessalyn right now is 4 years old. And this is just a picture of her that we took when she was about 3 to 4 months. So pretty much, basically I had used a bunch of Wild Orchid Crafts products. So this here, starting from the bottom, I'll work my way up. And right here is an eyelet lace that Wild Orchid Crafts carries. I will leave the item number on the description below. And these are clusters of many different roses that Wild Orchid Crafts carries, and this is the two-tone one as well as the the pale pink one, and this here is the miniature ones that they have as well. So just a variety of different colors that matches pretty well with the paper line. It kind of looks a little shabby chic, but I just love how it all ties in together because it just makes it look really precious and very girly, very precious, like, my baby here. And these are also Wild Orchid Crafts roses. And then I added a cameo, and I added some fused pearl beads all around the cameo. And this frame I already had in my stash, and I just glimmer misted it in, I believe I used Cherry Pink, and then also like a vintage lace color from the Tattered Angels. And then I had stickled it as well on just like the inner edge here, and added Wild Orchid Crafts 3mm flat back pearls as well as the 5mm ones that they have available. And these are the leaves that I had also stickled in the diamond stickles, and I stickled this one as well. I didn't stickle completely all of it because I wanted I wanted it to match the paper line here because I didn't want to change it too much. And right here I printed out this that I had typed on my computer. It says, "Our baby girl, Jessalyn Grace, you are the sweetest miracle in this world. We love you from the moment you arrived. You are the most beautiful gift God has given us." And this here is a resin corner that I had in my stash. And then right here, this is a Wild Orchid Crafts seam binding. It's very soft. It's in the rose color. I will leave the item number as well in the description. And again, Wild Orchid Crafts flowers. And then right here is a lace from Wild Orchid Crafts. It's the Japur lace. I love using this lace on most of my projects, and I'm pretty much running low, so I need to get some more. It's very intricate, and I just love the design. Like, I pretty much altered it on my last project, which was the altering of the treasure chest, the storage chest that I had purchased, and I altered it. You guys can refer back to that video. I did something different with that lace, the same lace that I use here actually, and I pretty much Copic markered. You can definitely Copic marker them, and they take it so well. And then I added some flat back pearls here for the center of each little flower that the lace has. And then I layered this trim here that I had in my stash as well as some flat back pearls, just to give it a different look. And that's pretty much what I did with this layout. I had so much fun making these 8x8 layouts that I made another one. And let me show you this one that I made. This one has a picture of me, and this was a photo shoot that I had done 2 years ago. I had collaborated with my friend who's a photographer as well, and I did do photography. I conducted photo shoots before, but I don't really have much time for that anymore, so I don't do it much. But this was a photo shoot that I did 2 years ago, and it was a collaboration between me and my friend Ed, as well as my stylist, which is also my good friend. Her name is Roshana, and she did my hair. So I decided to use this picture because I knew I wanted to use the Le Romantique paper line. I haven't used it. It was sitting in my my stash for a while. So I had the 8x8 paper pad, and I just loved the paper line. Totally love it. And as you can see, the images here are so romantic. So I knew that I wanted to use it with this picture here that I had. And what I did here, I had distressed the edges of the photo, and I had used I think it was antique linen, and then also Victorian velvet. Victorian velvet actually matches the color in the paper line, so it worked out perfectly. And then I had layered a vintage music note that I had received from my friend Va. She sent me a vintage music note paper, and I decided to use that with this because, you know, in this image here, it looks like they were dancing, and then, you know, he kind of kissed her there. So I thought it tied in very well, and you could see, like, you know, a little wording on the music note here. So it's like dream dream, and then right here I had printed this phrase out after I typed it up on my computer. It's a quote actually, but I changed it. I changed some part of it. So then I had distressed it, and it totally matches very well with the vintage music note. And I didn't do anything actually to this, so it was actually a really old music note paper, and look how it like totally matches. And this is pretty much right here is vintage well, antique linen from the distress ink. And this here is Wild Orchid Crafts flowers, as well as Wild Orchid Crafts seam binding. So I remember the color for this one. This one is the mahogany color, but this one here I will leave on the description below. I don't really remember the color for this one. And then I added like a cameo center that I had in my stash here. It's a really cute little cameo button there. And then this here is a trellis rose that I had glimmer misted in the antique linen from Tattered Angels. And then some more Wild Orchid Crafts flowers. And also a cherub boy here. I decided to add him there because on here it says the beauty of a woman. Well, it's like, you know, it ties in very well with like the romantic paper here. And this is all about love. So I had kept in mind that I wanted to make this layout for my husband, and, you know, pretty much this whole phrase here is meant for him. And it says, the beauty of a woman is not in the clothes she wears, the figure that she carries, or the way she combs her hair. The beauty of a woman is seen in her eyes, which is the doorway to her heart, the place where love resides. True beauty in a woman is reflected in her soul, the caring that she lovingly gives, the passion that she shows, and the beauty of a woman shines and grows with the love you have for her. And then right here is a skeleton leaf from Wild Orchid Crafts. And then I have this in my stash. I wanted to add like a touch of gold. This here is the gorgeous crystal stems that Wild Orchid Crafts carries. They have them in a variety of different colors, but I used the clear ones with the gold stem there. And pretty much I think I had covered everything. This lace here, okay, this lace here was provided to me by my friend Va. And then this here I already had in my stash, and I added some flat back pearls here, in which you can definitely get at Wild Orchid Crafts as well. And some seam binding here. I had tied it into a bow to put it on the corner. And right here is a brad that Wild Orchid Crafts now carries, and it's the large pearl brad. Let me show you how it looks like. It comes in this cool container here that you can definitely reuse after you use up all your brads. So it's a very sturdy plastic container, and as you can see there's like many different colors. I had used the ivory color one. This is a white color one here, and it is in the large size. They have a medium size and a small size available for purchase, so definitely check that out. And they also have the moonstone one, so I ordered those also in the moonstone, but I don't have it actually on hand to show it to you guys. That's what I did here. I had added it as a center for my bow. All I did was just remove this, and it's easily removable. You could just bend it back and forth and it pops right out right here if you don't need it. And I pretty much, what I did to that one was I had alcohol inked it in gold, because as you can see it comes in like a silver hardware finish there. And what you can do is just tape where the pearl is, and then you just use your alcohol ink. And the alcohol ink that I use has like a really thin, you know, tip, so you can definitely just get in there and it just sticks right away. And that's what I did. And then this here is Wild Orchid Crafts gold miniature corner plate there. So pretty much that's what I had done to this layout. It's my very first, well, these two are my very first layout that I had ever made. I'm new to scrapbooking, so I've never done any layouts, and hopefully I did a good job on it. Just let me know what you think, and let me know, you know, if it came out good or not. And then I'm also working on a 12 by 12 layout, and this is a picture of my newborn, our newest addition. Her name is Abigail Phoebe, and she's 3 months old now. So this was a picture that we took of her right when she was probably only like 2 days old at the hospital. So I still have to put her name and then like the date that she was conceived, as well as, you know, the time and her height and weight there. But these over here are all Wild Orchid Crafts flowers, and then the center here is of course the pearls, the pearl brads that Wild Orchid Crafts has now. And then here, these are the doilies that I cut in half, you know, from Wild Orchid Crafts. I didn't use two, so it kind of makes, well, right here it looks like I had used two, you know, of the circle ones, but I saved it and then just, you know, cut in half to make it look like there was two anyways. And pretty much I'm still working on this layout, so I will be able to show you guys later on once it's completed. Okay, so that's about it. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye.